Hello, everyone. This is Julia Lopez here, your communication architect, speaker, and author of Leading High Heel. And today I have someone very special here with me, Elvire Comte. She is, I have to read that because this is a big thing. She is the Vice President of Global Head HR for Airbus Defense and Space Operation. And I had the pleasure to meet Elvire early this year, just after the lockdown, where we got into this mentoring program led by the Professional Network Munich. And well, Elvire came to me to asking for some help because she has to give lots of presentations. She has experience, but she wanted to see what could she improve, because there's always something that we can improve. And we have a big goal this year. She had a big event last October, and we worked together for that. And we also, throughout the process, we talked a lot about how to create effective and energetic and engaging hybrid events. Elvire, I pass the floor to you.
Yeah, thank you, Julia. So I think it was an amazing journey together with you, really in improving my communication skills, and that's with a new event in that case, because it was not about improving my communication skill on the stage, but more on the virtual stage. The main learning that I have taken from this journey, first of all, is how to introduce myself briefly, in really showing who I am, and how to really embark the people, not only from the rational side, from the message, but also from the emotional part, how really to make them feel emotions when exchanging together with them, so that they really remember about what I'm telling. And for that, in using this storytelling, that where we worked a lot on that, and I had the opportunity to use this technique that we have trained together with the all-hand meeting in front of the 10,000 employees, which worked quite well. So
that's good.
With a very, very large audience, the feedback was really, really good. And actually, not only for me, because for sure, what I've learned together with you is something that I've shared together with the board of operations. So I have also recommended my colleagues to go in that kind of direction when communicating to their own employees. So it has influenced how the overall TO board, operation board, was exchanging with the employees.
Oh, that's awesome to hear, Elvire, because isn't it about start communicating from the heart, not from the head?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Because especially in the field that you are, where it's technical engineers and all this powerful technology, it's so easy to forget the human side, isn't it?
Yes, and especially in this COVID time, where the people may feel quite alone in the home office, having really huge challenges of people being sick around them or in their families, to really touch this human side was really a huge added values for the overall exchange with the employees.
Oh, that's awesome. And tell me, before we started recording this conversation, you were telling me, I discovered something about that is even better than the hybrid events that you wanted to share.
Actually, people are put in, they are in a digital stage, and then they are put together so that you would really believe that they are on a normal stage. And they stand there and they are really closed, like for a big event. So it's extremely energizing to see again your leaders really doing a lot of efforts to present and to have the overall behavior and gesture that you have in a normal event, but still looking that from your screen. So I had this experience, and I was very much thinking on you because I knew that you were researching a lot on the hybrid events. And for me, the conclusion, it was so energizing to see these hybrid events that my conclusion was actually this may be one of the future, that we will have increasingly this kind of hybrid event where we will be able to use what we have learned about how to communicate digitally, but still bringing more emotion on being on the stage. You cannot replace a person sitting in front of the computer or standing on the stage.
While you're telling this, I'm just thinking here at the back of my mind, sometimes we need to lose something to gain something back. In the sense that I can see from what you're sharing with me and other people that I have been talking, that because we lost the human contact in most cases, we are not on a physical stage, as you said, there are an extra effort to bring this togetherness. And I'm very happy to see that many leaders like you in your position are really putting the effort to improve this bond of communication. And by doing that, understanding what you were not doing before. That now that you say, wow, this works much better. I have one of my mentees, the other day we were talking, and I watched one of her webinars, and she did like she used the Mentimeter tool to ask some questions. And at the beginning of her webinar, she asked the people, what do you have noticed that has improved, something positive that has happened since all this started, the lockdown March. And then they had to write a word. And the word that popped up most was communication. And I was surprised. I said, wow, and then I said, because of the lack came the effort. And I think that's brilliant, because we all will benefit from improving our communication skills and making the effort to make sure that everybody is really understanding what we are doing.
Yeah. I really confirm what you're saying, Julia, because when I see also how we are organized as a team, with my team, for example, we used to have one meeting per week with the whole teams. And in the COVID time, due to the fact that we had a lot of topics on the to solve, we introduced daily call. My team is everywhere in the world, and actually they liked it so much that we have kept this daily call, because they said the communication is stronger and then they can really exchange directly, and it's much better than doing that per email or only once a week. So we came actually, and the feedback was, for the one all sitting in Munich, they could see each other, but for the one being in France, in Spain, or in UK, they have the feeling that we get closer together. So this is really the communication improved in that case, just because we had this transition due to the COVID.
But it's still technology keeps playing lots of tricks on us in this new environment. I'm happy to learn and to research, but in a way, I'm still looking forward to the day when we can get back on stage again, where we can hug people again, and that we can. But honestly, I'm taking this time to learn as much as I can, and I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to work with you in this process, and I'm so happy with your results, and also all this analysis, all these outcomes that you're sharing here with us, Elvire. Anything else that you'd like to share?
Anything else? I mean, I could only recommend all leaders to continue to work continuously on the communication. I really think that this is a key topic, and because as a leader, you have a vision, you have a strategy that you need to share with your employees, and being able to find the words the people really remember, not to find any words to describe, not a text that you are just reading, is really the key after that to motivate them and to embark all of them. And the higher you come in the hierarchy, I would say the most important these skills are for the leaders. So I guess that sometimes it may be underestimated how important it is, because if you are very analytical, I mean, in my business context, I have to do with very analytical people, they may underestimate that.
And I have a saying, Elvire, that I can share with you, and you can share with your leaders out there, and to anyone that is going to be listening to this, is when leadership is at the door, communication is the key. There is no way to be a good leader if you don't know how to communicate. And now our call here for the women out there to really embrace, you know my mission.
Yeah.
Really look into improving the way they express so they can come across with confidence and conviction. There are so many aspects, as you know, that we discussed this throughout this process. It's been about 6 months that we worked together, that with simple awareness of how they come across, they can improve how they are perceived and position themselves much better.
Exactly. And really to dare to share who they are, what they are doing, what they are moving. And actually often women do not like to do that. They have the impression that this is against their values of being humble, and they prefer to deliver and to keep on the contents. But actually for me, what I really observe in the different teams and projects is that they are so qualified and they have so much knowledge. And when I support them to summarize who they are, what they have done, what they have achieved, it's just amazing. And if I ask a man to do that, then he will over exaggerate from the beginning.
That's what they do.
So maybe that's the message, dare to exaggerate. Dare to exaggerate, because it's not only about you, it's about what you want to move and what you want to impact.
Yes, and you said something very important there. Leading is serving.
Yeah.
So if you're not able to express what you're capable, what you're serving, so you, in a way, you're doing a disservice, because you're not giving your gift. You're not really opening for the ones who need your support. If you keep doing everything in the background, and I say, like, many women have the background leadership, they are doing everything quietly. So it's important that I'd say stand up and speak up, but you don't need to brag. It's the process of just saying, hello, that's what I'm doing. I do, and I'm good on that. And this is my call to all the ladies out there to really follow Elvire's example. Take take the step. No, this is true. Take the step. Understand that it's important. We are all learning, but it's important to have a voice out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Elvire, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure to spend this time with you. I'm like, if at the end is an exchange, I gave to you my knowledge, my expertise, but I've learned a lot from you as well. And that is the beauty of all this work that we do together.
Thank you so much, Julia.